Man, what's up, you guys? And damn, what a freaking day, bro. In the Undisputed community, to be exact. So today we got a massive upgrade, and I just want to be honest. Reading the patch notes, I texted my best friend, one of my close friends, and I said, "Man, look, the game. If they really did everything that they said they did in this patch, then we're in for a treat. Then the game should be much more playable online. We shouldn't have as many ghost punches. We shouldn't have as many whiffed punches. We shouldn't have people able to spam power shots the whole fight with no cost, no penalty, no extra vulnerability, nothing. That should never be the case in a game if you want it to be a boxing sim game. So they dropped an update today, guys, and apparently there was a bug that was causing the punch tracking issue, and that bug had to do with, I guess, I don't know. Matter of fact, I don't know. So, to say the least, bro, there's some things about the game that have to be fixed in order for the game to be a sim game. Let me move myself down here, guys. You see guys still able to play like this Canelo Alvarez guy is playing, bro. And not to take away from, he pretty much held the block button and was able to block anything I threw. And just, I don't know what was going on right there, guys. But just pay attention to Bivol and freaking how slow his shots are, bro. I'm testing out his animations because I'm like, I know his punches used to expand out so much further. I know they changed that. So I used some of this fight just to test out the range on his punches. Like his cross right there, like his power jab super slow, like his jab is super slow. Bivol has one of the best jabs in boxing. And it's just Canelo just able to just throw. So I mean, I guess, and yo, I fought with Jack Johnson before this, bro. My power shots going over the opponent's head like by a mile, bro. His arms breaking and deforming, like all that stuff's kind of still in here. I guess for some fighters they were able to clean it up, and not everybody. But I mean, there was definitely decent issues in my fight, so I'm not gonna sit here. And I have A1 internet connection, and it's still. I saw JMMA said that there was a desync fix that they put in the game, or something that helped with desync, where the camera kind of pans around the entire fight, and I guess it happens to kind of clear the desync and kind of sync both fights into one. This is crazy, bro. I mean, there has to be, there has to be something, bro. I don't know what it is, man. If it's not necessarily the punch speed, here's another thing for me. Here's a thing for me that I haven't heard a lot of people say, and correct me if I'm wrong, bro. But when you get hit in real life with a certain force, do you not step back? Are you not forced for your feet to move back in a backwards motion or a side motion? Do getting hit with power shots force your body to move and change position? Because I believe so, bro. I believe so, that you can't stay stationary every time you get shot. Now look, every time you take a shot on this game, you just stay right there, bro. I think that's something that's making it not sim. We're all just planted and stuck. Look at me getting hit. Bro, you can be pressing back and you just don't move, dog. You literally have to press the little step back button, and that, I don't think that should be the case, bro. I don't think that should be the case, bro. Now, Canelo and I got started pretty late with him. I kind of figured him out a little bit too late and ended up losing this fight by a couple rounds, by 77-75. Nobody got knocked down. He was just an immature player of the game, bro. Like, he just mashing the buttons he knows works, bro. He's not trying to box. He's not trying to have no sweet science. Look at him, dog. These are the type of guys, I wish there was a way, bro, to really expose this shit. I'm trying to check out the range on this uppercut to see if I can land it, so I had to waste a few of them. But, I mean, not a really good display of the punch tracking, because I am whiffing shots kind of purposefully, not necessarily purposely, but I'm trying to get him to open up, because the more I throw, the more he just wastes shots, and I needed him to waste shots. Plus, if he's gonna land shots, I need him throwing more than this, so he can be tired later on in the fight. And I'm gonna I'm gonna kind of fast forward to later on in the fight because the fight kind of turns in the second half. Not saying he stops landing, because I mean Canelo just got crazy animations on here. Um, I kind of it just took me a while to figure out Bivol and with the changes. You know what I mean? So, man, let's skip ahead to the fifth round, man. So Canelo's starting to slow down. I kind of try to start changing angles and just being a little bit more sound defensively. I think I started doing better in this round. Shots to the body. Ducking under his shots, ducking under these hooks, making him whiff. Now, this is what I can say. I can say this, guys. Let me pause this, bro. I can say this. One thing that is better is that when guys whiff on shots, it does cost stamina, bro. It does cost more stamina when guys whiff on power shots. So it does pay now to be more patient and let guys throw those power shots. Hit these jabs, like this jab right here. He was blocking. I made him drop his hands, throwing the hooks to the body, and now I have the jab open more, up top. That's kind of how more of it should be. Obviously, you get a Canelo, you're able to kind of wing shots a lot more, which he did a lot in this fight. Shots like that, like, bro, see how he stays right there, bro? If I hit a guy, like, why would he just do like that, bro? You're gonna fucking step back like 2 or 3 steps, dog. That's what's messing the game up, bro. That makes it not physics based, bro. And I think that's what makes it feel so like clunky, bro. Guys are getting hit, they're staying right there. Canelo's able to take a clean power shot to the face and throw a shot like he never got hit. Throw a combo. Forget throwing a shot, bro. Canelo's able to take a clean, anybody on here, you're able to take a clean shot and just wail off with a combination, bro. That to me, you only have a few times a fight you can do that unsuccessfully, and you're not just completely gassed, bro. After taking a clean shot, you just whiff on a 3-punch combination, and you're talking about it doesn't tax you? Like, what? I don't think I never miss 3 punches. Like, I never throw a 3-punch combination and don't land, like, bro. So let's get back to the jab. I think I started working the jab. Now that he slowed down a little bit, I can kind of be a little bit like I needed to wait for him to slow down. I should have waited a little bit more. I kind of stayed in the range a lot more than I usually do because he wasn't throwing unless I was in his range for a while. That kind of changed later on in the fight. He kind of started doing a lot of posturing and gesturing. You guys, you know how it goes, man. So I'm just trying to make him fight, bro. That's kind of the weird stuff. Is like when people on here don't want to fight, and then they want to mash buttons when you get close to them, and they let that shit work, bro. And I'm all for back foot fighting, bro. I fight off my back foot, like I'm all for it. But there's a difference between that and like playing some old Tom and Jerry bull crap, bro. Like really mucking up the freaking game, dog. Like, so whereas I'm sure the update did some good things, there's still some things that are just I don't know. I'm gonna give it some more time tomorrow, and I'm gonna play it a lot more tomorrow. Try to get a couple hours in with different fighters. But that Jack Johnson experience, bro, I had to tweet Undisputed like that Jack Johnson. All of his animations suck. Like what is going on, bro? Has nobody? I don't think anybody has played with Jack Johnson and came off after the fight said, "Wow, that feels good." Please correct me if I'm wrong, dog. Somebody let me know. Have you played with Jack Johnson and had a good time? Because there is no way any time was spent on his animations. And I love you guys, bro. But we got to tell it how it is. We have to tell it how it is. Jack Johnson is completely broken. Now I'm working him. But let me go back. Because I think I had got into a little rhythm. Let me see. I had started kind of moving him around a little bit. Let's start this round over, guys. Because I think this is the sixth round. Yeah. I really wanted to land that overhand. They shortened it up a lot, man. Or at least his is shortened up a lot. Yeah, the body. I was ducking under those hooks. I should have been doing it earlier. His hooks were locating a lot better earlier in the fight, so I couldn't really duck under him as much. I'm just trying to get him to walk forward. I'm whiffing a few shots to get him to move forward, which was working. When my jab was landing, boom, boom, boom. Come on. Oh man. Yeah, he was able to block. His guard was great. That uppercut was raw. Nice jab to the body. I'm taking some shots, but I'm getting mine in. I just wanted to slow him down. Very sloppy on, kind of just wasting some punches. There we go. I want him to do that. If I could have got him to do that in round 1 or 2, like that would have been great. He was actually playing around, and I was playing into his hand, like wasting my own energy in the first 2 rounds. I think. Nice jab, uppercut. He's still playing around. Has no respect for the game. But yet he has the best fighter on the game, the cover athlete. So he's gonna eat. He's gonna eat. Doesn't have to know how to play this game. He's gonna eat, bro. Staying outside of his range. Jab. Oh, he hit me. I land him. Oh, yep. Let me get that back right before the end of the round. Let me get that back. Let me get that back. Come on now. So let me fast forward. I do think that they added some new commentary for the corners. I'm hearing stuff that I don't remember hearing. Maybe I don't know if I've had. So I'm down 2 rounds. I don't know if I had the volume down a lot often lately, but I'm hearing stuff that I haven't heard. Like they literally after he lost a round or two, they literally told him that not just that I'm letting him back, that he's letting me back in the fight, but they started to say how, and then they literally told him like, if you let him win another round, you're gonna need to stop a KO. Like I think stuff like that makes it more immersive. I think there's more that can be happening in the corners. Period. I don't think the animations have to be so just repetitive in the corners. Guys in the corners do more. More is said. Like there's more going on. I think there's just a lot more that they're gonna end up adding to this. I think to this version of the game. I don't think we're gonna have to wait for a second version to add stuff like that. Uh huh. Yeah, we're both. He's more tired than I am, and I think one of these body shots actually puts him in the slow footwork, the flat footwork. So I started to mix up my power shots with my regular shots a lot more later on in the fight, which helped me have more stamina than him down the stretch. Even though I didn't win the fight, I still had a plethora of stamina to work with. Nice body shot off the jab. I like to throw the straight to the body off the regular jab. The power straight to the body off the regular jab. So yeah, nice uppercut. He's Canelo, man. He's just able to eat all of this. Like, look, he's in slow footwork, so he's used all of his stamina. He blew all of his stamina, but he's still able to just stand there, no guard, nothing. Just he's just standing there, able to throw shots. Walk around. He's Canelo. My shots are whiffing, going over his head. Might have been throwing the wrong punches. That was a good one. That was a good one. Right outside of his range. That was a good one. Pink, pink, pink. Hey. So I mean, the game can feel good. I think both people have to have pretty good internet. And I think that I think JMMA say they need to make it to where you have to have a certain internet connection speed to play ranked. I think that'll just solve all of that, bro. As far as peer to peer and what we can and can't help. Now, I should have won this round. It would have been nice to get a knockdown in this round while he was tired, but he made me pay for it. Pretty much every time I punched him, he just threw a punch like he never got hit. So, there was no repercussion for any punch that I threw almost this whole fight, bro. Almost this entire fight. As I punched him and landed clean. Like, look at that. He's just able to just stand there, bro. Clearly, he's not hurt. So, I mean, oh, man. If a guy is just standing there with his guard down and gets hit with a power uppercut by Dimitri Bivol, clean as day, bro, should he be hurt? Dazed, rocked, something, bro? He should be when you get like slow footwork, you should have to be way more responsible with your guard. You shouldn't be able to stand there and take shots like this once you get flat footwork. Other than that, what's the point? Just let people move around. If you, I mean, look, like he took a hook. My punch never made it anywhere. I don't know what just happened to it. His punch never made it anywhere. I don't know what happened to it. Nice, nice. A lot of decent going on. We had to press through. I was trying to win this round. Nice, nice. Nice hook to the body. I just didn't have enough in the tank to get him out of there. Or maybe I just didn't want to take the risk. Because I did kind of feel like maybe I could squeeze a draw out of this fight. Um, I thought that I won this last round. So, I mean, look at him, bro. They gave him this last round, guys. They gave him this last round. He's the one in slow footwork. Yeah, probably because of that, man. Yeah, I might have gave a round away at the end. I got that, though. Yeah. I probably gave it away at the end, man. But it would have been him anyway. Might have got a split decision if I won that last round. But you see it. I mean, the update is cool. That's as far as right now. That's all I can say. I've been on for like an hour and 30 minutes, and so far I can say it's cool. The punch tracking, I'm gonna have to test it out more tomorrow, and I'm actually just updated my PC version, so I might start back playing on PC and see if that is better for me. And I don't know, man. I don't know. Guys are just still able to just play with absolutely no skill and get the hell away with it, bro. And I think that's what I hate the most is that at least in ranked, there should be different sliders. I think that a lot of games have figured out that you have to internally change the sliders for different modes. You can't like leave it up to the players to play sim in ranked. You have to force it to be sim in ranked or make a make a freaking belt chase mode where it's super sim. You know what I mean? Where like if you're whiffing on power shots, you're basically gassed and the stamina regeneration is down. Like play with those sliders a little bit. Maybe make a different mode. Let rank stay like this, and then make a mode where maybe you even have to qualify. Maybe it's like prize fighting mode where you have to become a prize fighting mode. Through ranking, you have to work your way up through an amateur. And then work your way to a prize where you're fighting online, but the sliders increasingly get harder per division that you're in. Like something like that, bro. That might be bullshit, but I'm just saying, bro. Like, come on, man. You can't allow people to just disrespect the sweet science and still get away with it, dog. At the end of the day, state boxing sim, bro. ESBC is still in there at the heart of this shit somewhere, bro. But I mean, hey, I love the effort. I love the energy from the company and the new additions to the company, staying more in tune with the community. This is a very descriptive patch notes. I love the how expansive the patch notes were. I want to see more about the desync and the internet, and how the connection, the stability is being improved. But we'll get there, man. I think over time. I think at this point, there's no point in rushing because the game is out. And we just got a huge update, and we got to tinker with that, and hopefully they wrinkle out the iron out the new wrinkles that come along, because I'm sure there will be some. But until then, man, respect the game, bro. Y'all hit that subscribe button if you like this video, man. Leave a comment down in the chat. I know there should be comments about this freaking game, bro.